there's gonna be like many people on, but it's fine. So let me just not gonna lie, the lighting on my phone for some reason is always so much better than the lighting in real life. Like, oh, and if you see these little like dots, it's because I recently started using charcoal, like this charcoal powder to brush my teeth. It's supposed to make them whiter, and it's like impossible to get off. Like, I could like, and it's also like right on a scab. So I don't know if that's a scab or if it's the charcoal. But anywho, that's not good. Today I'm gonna talk about the Leprechaun. Now I've already done like all the basic stuff, the like my primer and my foundation, and both of these actually feel really great. Like they feel super velvety and just like really light on the skin, and it's really nice. And they also blend out easily, which is lovely. And they're not like super thick. They're not like super full coverage to the point where it's a mask, but it's good enough that it'll hide like any major pimples or just like really red spots. It'll hide. It'll also hide the depth underneath your eyes for not sleeping like a normal person. So anywho, I'm gonna get on and talk about the Leprechaun. So the Leprechaun is a really, really old movie. Like, I'm pretty sure it came out in the 60s. And it's about this guy who finds a leprechaun's pot of gold. If I remember correctly, he finds it in a tree. And it is like a really funny type of horror movie. It's not one of those that takes itself seriously. It's more of like one of those like haha type of horror movies, like the original Evil Dead trilogy or Zombievers, even like Cabin Fever. That one was pretty funny. So it's one of those types of movies. If you're not like a true horror fan but you still enjoy horror comedy, then that movie's like perfect for you. And so yeah, it starts off with this guy who finds this pot of gold and he steals 100 coins. And this little leprechaun who's like 2 feet tall starts chasing him. Oh, and by the way, I added like a couple new props back there. It's a little, hold on, let me just, it's a little jack-o'-lantern and the little, I can't remember the name, candy corn rubber ducky, and then also Skelly, sad Skelly. So yeah, this guy steals this pot of gold, this like gold coins, and this little leprechaun gets like super mad, and he's like, "I want me gold back!" And he starts like chasing the guy around, and he just goes through like so many adventures trying to get his pot of gold back. And as he's trying to get his pot of gold back, he pretty much just terrorizes this guy and just terrorizes the town in general. And the only thing that stops the leprechaun from getting his gold back is the fact that the guy has a four-leaf clover that he found somewhere. I can't remember like how he found it because I've not actually seen the movie in a very long time. I hope this is showing up on camera as green because it's supposed to be like this really like pretty emerald green. They're trying to do like a green and gold look today for, you know, St. Patty's Day. Now, this is supposed to be like an eye shimmer eyeshadow. Just trying to like blend it. and not look ridiculous. And wow, I messed that up. It's cool though. Yeah, so this little leprechaun is chasing this guy around like all over town, trying to get his gold back. And the leprechaun is like super witty and tells like all sorts of jokes. And and actually, like, I saw this movie when I was like really really young, like definitely too young to see it young. Okay, so let's see. I've not used the gold on here before, but I hope it like swatches good. Let's see here. Yeah, it like barely shows. Oh, that actually looks nice in real life. Hmm. I'm actually surprised because this, all the beauty gurus are like fucking quaking right now. But yeah, no, this palette that I have isn't actually all that great. And maybe it's just because it's like a few years old. I don't know. Probably that. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay. But whenever I try to apply it with like a normal brush, like let me just touch a normal brush here. Yeah. Like the colors don't come out as nice. Like it's shimmery and stuff, and there's like a little bit of pigment, but it's like barely any. I feel like I'm definitely using the wrong brush for this, but it's cool. I don't play with makeup often, so I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is that I have a color scheme and plan, and I'm gonna follow it. It's all gotta do with St. Patty's Day. Anywho, back to the leprechaun. So the leprechaun chases this guy around, and he's trying to get his pot of gold back. He's got like a bunch of quips. Like there's this one scene where he's drinking whiskey, and he's like, "Oh, they said on the package it was Irish whiskey, but this is clearly some like bullcrap Canadian whiskey." And it's just, I had to like watch a few scenes on YouTube, but clearly I didn't watch enough scenes on YouTube to refresh my memory on what the movie was actually like, like the full movie and the full plot. But yeah, honestly, so it was just like this little leprechaun has the most screwed up looking face. Like it's super wrinkled. And he's got like these really jagged looking teeth. Like the kind of teeth you would see on a shark. On this like little leprechaun who's wearing green, and the mask is like plastic. So the face of the leprechaun itself is like actual nightmare fuel, but he's just like so funny, and he uses magic to get whatever he wants in the movies. And there's several movies. Like there's quite a few of them. I can't remember like how many there are exactly, but I know there's quite a few of them out there that have been like published, have been released. That looks cute. Okay, so so yeah, it's definitely one of those movies, like I said earlier, where if you're not really into horror but you like horror comedy, which my boyfriend is one of those people who like doesn't really like horror, but he really enjoys horror comedies, like the original Evil Dead trilogy with Bruce Campbell in it, then chances are they'll probably like. I mean, if you like really like the scary movie series, like that movie series, you'll love the Leprechaun. And it's quite old, so it's actually no, it's not even that hard to find. Like if you look it up on YouTube, you can buy it for $4. Not rent it, but like buy it. Although technically rent it, I guess if the creators didn't want it on YouTube anymore, they could just like take it off. Just gotta put this underneath my eyes. Oh my gosh, it came out so much thicker on the side. It's fine because I'm about to like tap it and blend it anyways. Just to give it more of like a complete look. There we go. Need to bring it down a little bit lower here. I think I got it like exactly in my waterline on this side just because I'm so used to like putting it exactly in my waterline. Putting like not eyeshadows. Um but like this honestly this liquid eye stuff is like great. I think I could use a little bit more blending on this side, just like a little bit closer. Yeah, so he goes around chasing this guy with his pot of gold, and the guy stops him with a four-leaf clover. He finds out that the leprechaun can actually be stopped with a four-leaf clover, and so that is what he ends up using in the movie to stop the leprechaun from chasing him. And it works for a while, and then the guy ends up having a daughter who the leprechaun then starts terrorizing. In I think it's the second movie where the leprechaun starts terrorizing the daughter. And the scene that stands out the most to me, and the scene that I remember to this day and I will never forget, is the scene where he's inside of like this strip club or bar, some type of nightclub, and he goes into the woman's restroom and he sees a woman, and she like screams, and he starts to inflate her boobs. My cat is needy. He starts to inflate her boobs until they explode. Like that's something he actually does using his magic in I think it was the second movie when he does it, Back to the Hood. There we go. Looks better. So he like wants something. I don't know what he wants. Like I fed him earlier. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat meowing in the background. I fed him earlier. Earlier he wanted to leave my room and now he wants to come back in. Like make up your mind, cat. Anywho, but yeah, no, I was definitely too young to watch that movie at the age I saw it. Like, I'm pretty sure I was 5 the first time I saw it, or something like that. color that I'm using right now is called gunmetal. It's not. There we go. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, it's not exactly black. It's more of like a really dark, deep gray because of the shimmers. That just. Okay, no, it's fine. I hate doing my left eye. It is the absolute worst. Okay. I was super skeptical of this at first because when I like pulled it out and saw this little applicator tip, it literally looks like one of those fuzzy applicators that comes with lip gloss. And so I was like, is this really like eye shimmer, eye chrome? Like, is this really like supposed to be for your eyes? And yep, it says right here, eye chrome. Hello. You gonna focus? Yep, there it is. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the only reason like I saw it was because my dad was watching it on the TV. I've actually walked down my dad watching like a few horror movies on the TV, like when I was 5 and stuff. And he would laugh his ass off because I would get like super scared to the point where I was like, oh my god, turn off the TV. Like, what are you, why? But I mean, I grew up loving horror, so clearly. So maybe it was meant to be. Okay, this one I need to like actually look in the real mirror. I'm salty. When I bought this, this was not like this. I don't even know, like, there's literally stuff stuck to the lid. So I don't even know how I managed to do that or who did that really. What is on the inside of my lip? Is it literally just like a chunk of wax on my lip or something? Well, if there was, it's gone now. Just, oh god. Okay, it's fine. Fix up some of these messy edges. But yeah, oh my god, I swear there's like a big chunk of, yeah, there it is. There was a giant chunk of wax just like on my lips. From this like actual stick being messed up itself. I literally bought this like last week for this video that I'm about to make. But Leprechaun is like, it is such a funny series and I need to watch it again. And next year I'll give an even better review of it because it really is a funny movie. It might be on Netflix since, I mean, I doubt it, but it might be. You can't even like see the second wing. There we go. They're not even. Actually, with this I can literally just like scratch it off before it gets dry. And it's like I never put it on my face. There we go. And just try to draw a straight line. There we go. And then just use my fingernail to make that edge sharp. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna give my hair like one last brush through. I don't even know where my brush is. It's cool. Honestly though, you guys, this makeup palette like isn't that great. So let me just show you guys this like red, right? Like that's what it looks like. That's after like really rubbing my finger in it. So that's what it looks like on the arm, but on the eye, like it barely shows up. You guys want to see something really embarrassing? This is the black. That's the black. That's literally the black in this eyeshadow palette. I need to buy new makeup. Oh, but then like look at the blush in comparison. Like the blush is actually really nice. Anywho, my arm's all colorful now. So let me just finish off this look by doing some peach blush. It's like coral peach blush is the one that I always use. It is the one that matches my skin the best. It is the one that makes me look not like a clown. And this brush is really nice too. Like it applies it softly and blends it out really nicely. And it's really nice for building up to it, and I can see myself in the camera and see how much I need to build it up. Just get my nose so I don't look totally fake and dead. And then I'll just like wipe this off on my shorts. Then use the same brush on this, which like hardly gives any color payout to be honest. And then just like give my face a nice little shimmer and then like a little bit of color. There we go. Okay. So yeah, definitely watch the Leprechaun because it's great. Also wonder if the light shows that this actually has almost like a little bit of a golden shimmer to it. But yeah, anywho, I'll see you all in the next video, which will be uploaded very shortly because I'm about to record it. See you all later and stay spooky. And actually no, hold on. I take that back. I forgot something. Highlighter. This is MAC Studio highlighter, which I'll be honest with you guys, it's not that great. Like, here's my finger in the highlighter, and here's the highlighter on my hand. Like, you can kind of see shimmer, but, like, not a lot. Honestly, what if I just, like, people everywhere? No. Okay. Honestly, it doesn't look half bad on camera. Just, like, get my forehead like it's Ash Wednesday all over again, except I'm not Catholic. Wow, that actually looks like super cute on camera. Why can't it look that cute in person? In person, it doesn't even look like that great. Why is my phone's camera so good? Is what I would like to know. But yeah, so I will definitely try to do these videos weekly. I will be doing another video. I'll be doing another live video next weekend, ideally. Actually, no, I still haven't done my eyebrows yet, but it's whatever. This video is getting long enough already. So, goodbye, voodoo dolls. Stay spooky.